at least. I hope I keep you all awake. I'm very excited to be here today and to explain you how our understanding of the soil biology can regenerate our food production systems. FA Bio's mission is to boost crop yield sustainably with the discovery of biological products that can replace harmful agrochemicals. And if you are not aware of this, our agricultural systems are facing a massive problem. We need to produce more food, but we also need to protect our environment. In fact, agricultural inputs, including fertilizer, pesticides, and herbicides, account for 3% of the global carbon emissions. And because the intensification of agriculture, we have depleted our our soils of life. 70% of the soil biodiversity has been lost, and that's causing a huge rate of soil degradation. In fact, every minute we are losing 30 football fields of fertile soil due to soil degradation. But farmers need inputs in order to have sustainable business, in order to feed our global populations. And that's why industry that is looking at developing biological alternatives to agrochemicals is emerging and growing rapidly. Biological alternatives to agrochemicals are a step change in regenerative agriculture. A study done by McKinsey last year, where they interviewed over 4,000 growers, well, 90% of the farmers using biological products said that they expect to maintain or increase their spend on biological products. So growers are demanding biological and sustainable alternatives to agrochemicals. At FA Bio, we have a patented technology that allows us to very efficiently discover biological replacements to agrochemicals that can restore and preserve our soil health. Not only that, but we are looking at fungi. Fungi have a great untapped potential. 80% of the microbial-based biological products in the market are based on bacteria. Fungi are more complex than bacteria, and that's why they are unexplored. However, fungi are the root ancestors. They are truly the influencers of the soil networks. That's why when we discover fungi, we see that sometimes they have greater performance than some other biological crop inputs. Because of these close relationships that they have with the plants, they also have low chances of toxicity, and also there are no reported cases of resistance fungal-based products against, for instance, pests or insect pests. So how do we do that? At FA Bio, we have our patented spore sense technology, which is a unique in vivo microbial collection tool. It's okay? I continue? Okay, perfect. And the way it works is that within the spore sense, there is a gel that coats the inner surface of the spore sense. And this gel contains compounds that are present on the root surface. These compounds on the plant roots are responsible for calling the fungi that they need at a given time. So our spore sense is planted in the soil, and these compounds attract the fungi that are normally interacting with the plant roots. Spore sense then is sent to our lab, and in our lab, we do the analysis of these microbes, and we use them in order to study them and to discover biological inputs from fungi that can replace agrochemicals. And our spore sense does enable us to accelerate the discovery of biological products. So, for instance, if we are looking for a biofungicide for corn, we will start by doing a spore sense microbial sampling campaign where we collect data and microbes from cornfields from different geographies. We then use different fancy algorithms in order to select from the thousands of microbes, those dozens of microbes that might have the activity that we are looking for. We study them in the lab, we collect more data, we use that data in order to select the microbes that we then study in plant study, and then we do prototypes through fermentation and formulation, and we test them in field trials. And we have already discovered products that can help growers. And what type of products or biological products are growers looking for? In this study by McKinsey, they concluded that farmers adopt bionutrients that can improve their soils, their yield, and the soil health. And they are looking for biocontrol products that can lower overall pest management and can have better efficacy than other crop protection methods. Our field trials have demonstrated that our spore sense allows us to discover more effective biofungicides and biostimulants than what is out there in the market. We have discovered a biofungicide for high-value crops and tested in strawberry and tomato. We and our collaborators have seen better disease protection than the chemical control. Then we look into wheat and we discover a microbe that apply in the seed. One application, we saw better disease protection against key wheat diseases than the chemical control. And the final product that we have tested in field trials, we were looking for corn biofertilizers. And we saw a 25% yield increase at a reduced fertilizer rate. So these are very encouraging results. And we are very excited to work with partners to bring these products into the hands of the growers. Now, let me leave you with one final thought. Agriculture is a great contributor to our carbon emissions, and it has led to soil degradation. However, there is an increasing demand for biological and for alternative solutions that can regenerate our soils. At FA Bio, we uncover the potential of our fantastic soil fungi in order to regenerate soils and boost our crop yields. Thank you very much for your time.